introvertism versus outrovertism, or is it extrovertism? God damn it, I already messed it up. Jesus Christ, man, scrap this shit. But I feel like, because the definitions are literally shy and like outgoing, basically reserved versus like outgoing. And I feel like because no one is 100% concrete anything. There's a nuance to literally anything you can think of whatsoever. Everything is nuanced because like everything is social construct, therefore there's no concrete thing of anything whatsoever. That being said, though, there are outliers. But like, for example, like the typical stereotypical like 7 hour day on social media Andy, who is an introvert, has extrovertive expressive times when it comes to, you know, like talking to your friends on a Discord or tweeting like very loud beefy tweets, like quote, like quirky quote tweets, like, oh yeah man, you wouldn't talk shit if I chop your nipples off, like that type of bullshit, right? That's very like outgoing and combative, essentially. Like no shy person will like go up to a person IRL and you wouldn't call them introvert. No. So I feel like it isn't a concrete thing. There's got to be more nuance to that, right? Because like there's another not a study, but I read an article essentially was like another way to determine or like detect introvertism versus extrovertism is like where they get their energy from and like how they interact with other people when they're comfortable, right? And also the comfort level ability is also another way to scale as to which one you are tending to lean towards. It's like a political compass, right? You're not either completely left or completely right. Like you're kind of like on a gradient scale. It's like a fucking spectrum of political compasness. And or it's more like a four-way scale, but that political compass isn't exactly the most accurate thing in the world. But I mean, it's based on what I'm trying to say is like political alignment is just like how extrovertism, introvertism alignment is. It's not really like a direct correlation. And so extroverts, right, over here, they get, for lack of better words, turned on by the thought and concept of conversations going out at all times, partying every single day, and just going out, just getting all of their energy from interacting with people, and they go home, relax, so they can get out there and just do it again, because that's the best part of the day, or even the most like engaging part of the day. And again, this is assuming the best case scenario where like they're hanging out with the friends they like consistently, they're at a job they like, you know, consistently with people who also they like and like them back, you know. It's a very reciprocal interaction, obviously, to make this example even work in hypothetical scenario. Now the introvert, on the other hand, while yes they can interact with society, they're not as vibrant, they're not as enthusiastic to talk to people. They can still show the same range of emotions an extroverted person could have, but they're not going to be like very how do I say this, like personally motivated to keep going with things the way they are, right? Their main prerogative is to end this as quickly as they possibly can, to go home, recharge the batteries, and then go back out there to waste it. Like just like phones, all phones are introverts, right? They need to charge up, and once they're charged up, they're ready for the day. They're ready to go get going with the task. And the tasks don't make them, you know, have them more energy. It's the going to the place you need to charge to does. You know what I mean? It's just based like that. That's basically introverts work. And already it's like, whoa, what the fuck, bro? What the fuck? Why is that so concrete? It's like, that's not exactly like it's like the most extreme end essentially, right? Because like most people are kind of a mix of both. Like for example, I feel like 80-70% of conversations in the outer real world, I'm not truly like trying to find myself in at all times, but at the same time there are some conversations where I would just like go for hours. I was like, oh yeah, fuck yeah dude, and I went to the moon and I like pissed on that bitch, got some moon rocks, mixed it up in there, and I made the COVID vaccine. Like it's like I can do like that, right? I can be really into conversations as an expressive, enthusiastic, extroverted person would be. However, that conversation would drain the fuck out of me, both physically and mentally, and that would cause me to be on a cooldown period for quite some time. Because while again I do have extrovertive and very, very, very enthusiastic personality traits, it still costs me energy to exude those vibes. I almost fucking vomited. Holy shit. Dear God, I almost fucking vomited. Yep. Because that exists, that would make me an introvert who tends to have an extrovert, who has extrovert type moments. Like I'd be like center right if the introvert extrovert scale is like right or left, right? And I feel like there's like a lot of people who are like the opposite side too, right? While they do love enjoying conversations, at the end of the day, they also enjoy their privacy, as you dumb Brit bongs will say, just as much. So therefore, while they're not charging at home to, you know, regain energy to go back outside, they do love calming down and winding down from all the like wild activities they participated in. Like they just want to just like go out there, just pop a beer open, sip it, chug it down right quick. Holy fuck, dude. And call it a day. Also another thing too, like introverts as a concept, they tend to okay, so the mind is like a maze, right? To get to any thought or any like process you're gonna do, like any motion, you have to go through an entire maze to get to the end goal, right? And I feel like introverts, they have to go through this maze, but every time a wall pops up, they just can't go through it. They have to like think about the wall before they even get to the final goal, which is saying, hello, how are you? My name is Tom, right? And then the goal will be like, wait, does he like me? And then you'd be like, it doesn't fucking matter. Wait, why is he looking at me like that? Doesn't fucking matter. Wait, why didn't he give me a hug? Doesn't fucking matter. Like, you have to go through these and make you hesitant, make you like less likely to participate in conversations and the third, because those barriers are trying to block you from the end goal, which is participate and engage in the conversation. Now again, this isn't particularly bad because these said barriers can be like a spidey sense. Essentially, they can like caution you for shit. It's like, oh wait, I should be cautious in a specific situation because I don't know all the details surrounding this, so therefore I should handle this with great care. And the best case scenario to handle something with great care in the specific instance of conversation is to just not have it in general. Therefore, like those barriers won't have to be questioned consistently on the spot. You can just like avoid doing that. Again, that's how introverts work for the most part, I want to say. It's more along the lines of like they don't particularly look for conversations, but when they're in them, they will engage themselves with it until it ends as quickly as they see it fit. Well, extroverts, they look out for conversation, they want to latch onto that as long as they possibly can because their source of, I guess, soul income. I can't fully explain it without sound like a fucking psycho lunatic, but yeah, basically like if like a soul, if souls were a way you recharge, so the dark souls, and the way extroverts would get souls, you know, you talk to people, suck up the energy. Introverts, they need to suck up the energy of just the silence, and that's how they become recharged and fully revitalized to go about their day the next day. Okay, that tangent is done. Like I'm all out there. I'm just gonna end that right there. Boom, bang, bang.